just seemed like, you know what? I lost it. You take it.
No, see. This is exactly whenever we're trying to get everything ready in here, make sure we join matches and see how everybody is. It's the it's obviously the producer who deserves all the credit for when things go right. So I do actually want to say thanks again for Croctopus, and I look forward to hopefully helping the producers personally get this going because if without the awesome background, we have a it's kind of a different league and with people putting in their time. I appreciate that. I also want to say thank you for the chat. We got a lot of people in here, and I can't wait to see who shows up for the Thunder and the Widows. Yeah, Thog. Let me. I gotta say this. You might have a teeny bit of bias, but you'd also have a little bit of the what's the inner workings of how the EM's going. What do you think's gonna happen?
Well, I do have to say, it seems like out of the teams, this is one of the, you know, more promising ones. So I've heard a lot of good things about their chemistry here, and it seems like whenever we play in six mans that they're really on top of those passing plays. So I'm like you said earlier, and coming into this higher league play, I'm excited to see those passes come out. But they are up against a demon, a beast that is Widows with an 11-1 streak for this series so far.
Mm.
Uh, Absolutely insane to be carrying this kind of streak and wondering, how Thunder are gonna answer this really. It seems like, the stats are against them in this matchup. And I kind of love to see that, the underdog sort of story here. And I don't know, what are your thoughts? What are you thinking?
Definitely agree with the underdog, but and I would say that one of the things that kind of stands out to me is the 28.6% shooting and the 62 saves. That means they're kind of on defense a lot. I think that it's my opinion just by sheer numbers that if they can move the Widows off of and get them uncomfortable, they'll have a lot better of a chance to counteract the goals for and the like. I mean, it looks like the Widows are kind of they great at keeping the ball away from their zone. 19 saves is technically not a lot of saves at this point in time in the season. So that must mean that they have a great mid game and they keep it away from their back half. So that's what I'm looking forward to seeing. But we have a 3-3, no fourth person right now, at least not on the screen that I can see. So that could change. I stat wise, what's staring you in the face right now?
Definitely the 48% shooting from Portal.
Okay.
Especially with lower shots than, his two teammates there. It seems like he might be coming out there as a, more accurate shooter, and I'm excited to see what potential plays are going to come in. If Portal's going to be kind of that frontline man, I'm excited to see how they're going to play this. I am also, it's interesting, like you said before, this is a three-player versus three-player series, and there isn't any subs. So that means that these players are playing all four games. They're going to be in it. They got to win it, and they're here to play. I will also say, looking at EM here, we do have 40% shooting, 33% shooting. So no lack of shooting percentage on either side. Definitely excited to see these teams kind of come out and show their true colors tonight. You know, Still
I
early, so
I agree, and I'm actually very interested to see what because I see Ease has 3 games played, so that's gonna be interesting. This is going to be, it's obvious it feels like a new lineup just by the 3 games, of course. I mean, that's obviously they played 3 games, but it doesn't feel like they've been together long enough. I'm very curious. 9 shots, 3 goals. That's not terrible. 1 assist. It looks like local RL is the catalyst for playmaking. 10 assists, but um, I don't know. I don't. I'm hoping to see the Thunder kind of take it to the Widows, but because I'm always for overtimes and more games, more games, more games,
definitely.
and it's
Got it.
sounds good, and I just got some, confirmation that it is a YZ and not Ease, so, thank you for the chat. That is why the chat's awesome. Chat, keep it
Yeah.
up. Let us know what's going on. Dog, take it away.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking at the startup here, already getting aggressive. YZ with the shot on, and YZ keeping it in again here. You see the aerial plays becoming a lot more of a factor here in the higher gameplay, and a lot of less double commits, but a pinch with the other
Wow.
side, and it goes right to the corner, but goes off the post. Whole defensive line scared to death, including me. And wow, what a touch there to keep that going. That was a beautiful touch. Portal with the flip reset, but can't make touch on the second touch there. Now with the potential drop down, Judgmental keeping that backboard free, and now again a good shot, but just goes wide, and Easy Scoop's gonna go backboard here. Both teams really testing each other out, but definitely like we kind of discussed, Thunder falling behind is the more defensive team here, and I think if you're dealing with Widows, who's shooting so much already in the first minute, you're gonna have to break out of your half before you let the same thing happen as uh, we went down with the last team.
Yeah, and it seems to me in the beginning here that Thunder are playing really well, and right off the bat, they've had a few misses that probably shouldn't have been misses. And I don't mean missed touches, I mean like actual whiffs that probably can't be had. Maybe a teeny bit of nerves. It is on stream. We are here. That being said, don't worry about us. As a
Oh!
great pass by Judgmental to YZ, ending the alphabet
Yeah, you
with a
definitely.
goal. Sorry.
No, you're good. The pressure changes up here, and once they get into that blue half, they start to just flood that goalpost one after the other, refusing to leave, and that's exactly how you got to keep that pressure going. And again now, Vyvanse willing to take this to his side, but is punished for it, and a potential shot goes in, and it is gonna saved! Saved by Vyvanse, able to get in there, keeping them alive here, 1-0. And now a potential shot, but Vyvanse putting it a little wide. Portal trying to follow, but can't, get stuck on the sidewall here. And now a potential chance for Orange Team to break out again. And Judgmental with the most unfortunate touch, and Easy ready to put it in. Wasn't expecting that touch there on the sidewall. Was kind of hoping for more of a straight up, but hits it right back into the goal. And once it hits that corner, it's going to roll.
You got to shrug those off, though. That was an accident. Who cares? Don't worry about it. It's 1-1, 3 minutes to go. And there's plenty of Rocket League to be had. The Thunder playing really well. And that's what I mean. It's when you get this high up, though, when you're at this level, the missed touches, the misses, they are usually punished. So that is one of the reasons why I point this out, and I'm a little bit more critical about these players, is that when that happens, it
Backboard?
can usually lead to a goal. So
Backboard? Backboard?
Easy peasy.
Oh! Easy!
Easy peasy.
Makes it easy with the second goal of the game here. Catches it off the backboard and goes for another double tap there. Perfect control and is able to follow up. Really showing up in this first game with the mechanics here, and now Widows take it and Thunder have to play their way back.
Yeah, I think that they just, right off the bat, I think that they're just a little bit scrambly, maybe a little bit of nerves. It just kind of feels like they are right with the Widows. Again, game one, but it just feels like they're there as Local getting an opposite side, switching up the defense a little bit. They had all chased that side. Judgmental off back wall, but Vyvanse there. Nice and easy play, reading that well, but Local stopping it. Easy peasy getting it up there. Judgmental and YZ going for a double commit, unfortunately. And a little bit of miscommunication there as the ball's hit to the center.
Ooh.
We have a counter-attack as Vyvanse getting at the opposite side corner, but nothing happening as that ball goes over Portal. Local trying to take advantage as Local demoing Vyvanse. Can't get that second touch. YZ coming in for a shot, but Portal able to deflect it opposite side and giving Vyvanse a chance to make a play on it. Local centering it, but nobody there. A miss by Portal. Judgmental had a chance. A little bit of a double commit as it gets a little scrambly. Local RL, and I kind of feel like they had no business as all three players were pretty much in the box for the Thunder.
Yeah, they were ready for anything, and this is how they got their first goal. And it seems like once they're able to find that pressure and their footing, their ability to turn on the ball is really, really good right now. And if they can keep that up, they might be able to win this first match here. But definitely some mechanics to go against, and with the way Easy's looking right now, you got to make sure you're not giving him any space, not letting him do anything. And also you got to make sure that, that your backboard is cleared because they really like to shoot it up high. That's a potential shot there, but a little wide, and Local's going to push that off. Portal with the follow-up, though. Scared off of the touch there. It might have happened on the backboard. I wasn't sure if it was coming either, to be honest, but Local just hits it out. A little bit of a frantic touch there, and Portal reads it perfectly. Takes this 3-2 here for Widows.
Judgmental did a great job of reading that, trying to get there in time, but couldn't. Local trying to get a goal right off of the bat. Vyvance is going to get the opposite side as YZ decides to stay away from that. That pass to Portal, I think that was definitely going to be a pass from Vyvance to Portal. Nobody going for it. That is a shot on goal, and that right there was a little bit of apprehension. Nobody knew what to do. I think they kind of were just like who, and YZ couldn't get there in time. And a 4-2 lead, 54 seconds. It's not unheard of to get back in this, but you got to make some of the nice touches. You've got to be precise and concise with what you're about to do here with this low amount of time.
Exactly, yeah. And you see when they put all three players forward like that, you definitely got to make sure. You see that Judgmental was going to make that pass out there, and missing that pass kind of threw up the rest of the play, and just no other player was really ready for that. So making that calm, and a potential shot follow up from Judgmental, but just not able to put it on. And now Portal puts a shot on, hiding under. He still makes the shot after the half volley. Oof. And what an angle is that at that as well. Able to get it right in the middle of the goal there. 5-2 here, and it does seem like Widows are running away with this game. 24 seconds. Doesn't seem like there's much to do, but if they can get one, just to get one for the road.
Yes, I think if they score, that gives them a little bit of momentum for the next game here. I would like that. That being said, I still think that they played really well. Some of the last couple of goals, while there were mistakes, they're kind of aggressive goals that just kind of got away from them. Widows with a game 1 win. Definitely, there's a reason that they have won 11 games. They're very, very good. As you can see, Blue 1, Blue 2, and Blue 3 on the screen having a wonderful time. Ignore that. Right now, we've got Easy Peasy with 651 points, Vyvance with 507, and Portal with 356. Scopes, Easy had 3 goals, Portal had 2, 4 saves by Vyvance, not needing to be on the offensive side, and Easy Peasy had 5 shots with the 3 goals, as Portal had 3 shots on 2, so the shooting percentage was pretty darn high for the Widows.
Yeah, definitely, it seemed pretty even there. But at the end it just felt like Thunder kind of let that go, and I think if they can clean up some of their touches, and also just, focus on not committing 3 players fully, and I think just getting more of a rotation going. I think that they'll stand a better chance here, but as it stands, the way Widows are looking, they're just a solid overall team. Even Portal, I felt like Portal was very dominant in that match, even though he's at the bottom of the scoreboard here. So definitely a stacked matchup for Thunder, and let's see how the underdogs fare in this second game here. As we get started, we're gonna have Portal and Judgmental on the kickoff. Always like to see who's gonna kick it. Oh, I was wrong. I was totally wrong. That's okay. And a little pinch there between Local and Judgmental. You see them getting a little creative, and Judgmental popping it as well. Trying to have some fun with it, and that's what you got to do here in these moments. Local, a little pop up, and YZ, you see they're getting a little
Ooh,
more mechanical.
I like the
And
attempts.
yeah, definitely some good looks here. Pinch. I didn't even know what happened. Beautiful
I think
touch.
I think early on in 30 seconds, I think the Thunder said something to themselves. It's just like it's kind of like not just play, but like yeah, just play. Like be smart, but have fun and go at it. It kind of looks like right off the bat they look like they're a little bit more. Although that one was they tried to stop that. They're looking a little bit more. I don't know, like teamworky. They're not as close to each other as they were before. There was a lot of times where all 3 of them were in the same zone, and you really can't have that at this high level.
Definitely, yeah. And, ooh. double commit there again, but definitely getting a little bit cleaner on the rotations as you see locals ready. And now they're going to have to play this defensive game here to see if they can break out, and they do. Trying to get it over Vyvanse, but Vyvanse keeping that wall steady. Does eventually break through, however, and now Judgmental with a potential look here. He goes up, trying to go to the ceiling, maybe a pass down, but can't make a single touch there, and just the hesitation, not able to do anything, and a potential shot. It's going to go wide. Judgmental there to clear it out. Local with the follow, and it's going to go back into the blue half here. Vyvanse again sitting there at that 50 mark, trying to keep it out, but just can't.
Oh, Judgmental had a chance. Local came in at a weird angle. Probably didn't think that Judgmental had another one. Is why is he trying to go for a double tap? Judgmental going up, and it's going to go wide left. And right now, the Thunder, they really are having opportunities, and it feels like they get a little too excitable when they get close, because though that definitely had a chance to go in. Local stopping it. It's a 1v1 right now. Although Portal sort of centering it. That's another chance. Judgmental can't quite get it in, and there again, another chance, but just not quite getting the touches they want. Judgmental getting away from Portal. Easy peasy. That is going to be...
YZ.
Was that a save by YZ? Yes, it was, and they needed that because that was on target as Local taking an opposite side. We got halfway through this game, a 0-0 score. Definitely a little bit of a change here, but at the same time, I think both teams are still like trying to figure stuff out as Vyvanse hitting that unfortunate touch off the ceiling. Unfortunate for the Thunder, and reading that one and scoring. And here we go, 2:16 to go, 1-0 lead.
Yeah, beautiful turn by Vyvanse to realize what's happening in that quick amount of time, turning around, and you definitely have to have comms to make that kind of turn there. So great play overall. Just looking at this though, who do you think is going to take this here? Because, you know, again, this happened in the last game. You know, you have Widows where they're kind of quiet throughout that first match, and they were able to go back and forth, but I'm getting a little worried here with that second half. Deadly shots coming out here from the blue half, and orange team struggling just to get it out of their half now. Change of pace here. Local's gonna carry this back over, and a shot from YZ. It goes wide, and it is in. Defender just can't make the touch here. Great play overall. Thunder taking it to 1-1.
And YZ reading that one at the perfect time. He saw Local coming across and basically centering it. YZ was up close enough. They weren't too far back, and again, the positioning was fine. They weren't close. They weren't far. They need this. They need to have that position, that spacing, because the Widows are doing that. They're not that together, and when they are that together, Judgment going out for it. What a pass off of out of the corner. Great job by Local, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Local is the assist leader on this team, and there you go. Let Local give you the ball, and you shall score a goal.
Yes, indeed. And yeah, definitely a good look here for Thunder. They just got to make sure they can keep it up here for this last minute, and Local with a bunch of space here. A good pass to Judgmental. Unfortunate there. Not able to follow up here, and now this is a potential look here, and with the bump, Easy's able to easily get it under. And you see that transition play, they needed to get some sort of touch there. Both players just unable to make a touch on Thunder, and when you have that sort of thing happen, the other team's bound to break out, and that's exactly what happened there.
Yeah, and we're getting on a minute to go, so right there, you can't feel. You gotta shrug that off again if you're the Thunder. I really do think you can do this to the Widows. They're showing a few holes here. The Thunder are playing very well. There's a chance here for Local to make something, but decides to come away from it. YZ and Judgmental with another double commit, and that's happened a little bit too much. The aggressive play here, it can lead to some scary stuff. Nice touch by Local. Judgmental decides to fake that. YZ going up for it, can't get the touch down. Local going up for it, and that was an opportunity with 30 seconds to go as Judgmental takes away Portal's shot on goal. We definitely have what I think is going to be an exciting last 30 seconds.
Yeah, definitely some good try into possession here, and Portal trying to go up for another touch and almost gets the double tap, but without a boost isn't able to make that last minute adjustment. Now Easy trying to keep that pressure, but right out to YZ, and you kind of see this back and forth booming possession. Easy's trying to go up for it, can't make the read, and it's going to go backboard, getting deadly, but YZ's clearing it out now. Getting close into OT, and it looks like we might be going into regulation. Out of regulation.
Overtime. Yes, let's go.
Oh gosh.
This is anybody's game, I think. In my opinion, that like you never know. I think a mistake that's going to lead to it. It's not going to be. It's not that I don't think anybody can make a great play. I think it's not going to be a great play. I think it's going to be a mistake that leads to a goal. It's overtime. It's game 2. There's still a lot of Rocket League to go, but Vivant's going up for it, coming down, and easy peasy. Yes, nobody. I wouldn't call that a mistake, but there wasn't really anybody to challenge that, and they just did get back in time as yeah, easy peasy with a good goal and ending game 2.
Yeah, definitely. I think they could have stood a little bit taller in that matchup, a little bit more backboard defense. Definitely seems like whenever Widows were able to break out, it was hammering it over that backboard or the sidewall there, and unfortunately just not able to make the read in the end. And now Widows take 2-0 in the series. Thunder have to answer back now here. The underdogs in the series, again, like you said, I think that they have the ability and the means to do this. Definitely been, showing the mechanical skill and that they're here to play. Just unfortunately, Widows took this one from under them.
Yeah, and I say this again. I think you got to shrug that game off. You really did have the Widows on the ropes, and then I think have some confidence is the word. I feel some of those things that I saw, a little bit of the misses, a little bit of I don't want to say the word panic, but some of those touches weren't. You can tell what they were looking for, and I think some of the double commits need to be shored up, so the comms need to be there a little bit more. That being said, the spacing in my that was much better. They were not in the same zone very often at all, as opposed to the first two. The first game. So they changed it up, and they're whatever they're saying in whatever they're saying right now is working. So when we see YZ and Vivance start off this game, I think we're going to see game 3 be a lot like game 2.
Yeah, definitely. And now that you've got game 3 underway, we've already seen 2 so far. Who are you predicting? Pope it in the chat there. Let's see. Oh, the drop down. Unfortunate touch there. And Thunder's going to take it away from a missed touch on the defensive side here. So unfortunate. Easy trying to get the touch out, and it just touches the wheel straight down. You got to shake that one off and hope to come back. But if you're Thunder, this is exactly the opportunity you were looking for here.
Yeah, starting off early, but Judgmental able to stop that one. Starting after 7 seconds in, that's a little pinch by Judgmental. Bumps Vivance, nobody there to back up Judgmental, as I feel like this Thunder is still playing a little bit passive. That's a basic triple commit. All 3 of them are there again. Local coming up. That's going to go off the wall. Portal can't get it, but again, that's something that's kind of been happening pretty much, both games, all series long. Although, again, they shorted up last game. Can Local get there? No. A triple commit by the Widows, and I feel like a little bit of scrambling. And if the Thunder can get them to scramble, you're going to see the Thunder with a big win this game.
Definitely some good looks here, good opportunities, but YZ with a good push out here and able to keep that defensive, and another defensive from easy peasy. Now YZ is going to put it midfield. Judgmental. I have a little space, but beat by Easy again, and the blue team passing, coming out to Easy with the flick, and it's over off the back wall with the double tap, and it goes crossbar down. Not able to go into the net there, but a bump. You do see it coming out. They're getting all physical and trying to keep them, from getting out of their orange half. But again, YZ with the air dribble, can't get it past Portal though, blocked out. Easy with the touch back. Nice little pinch there to keep the control and keep that pace going so you can break out. If you're Widows here, you need to try to break out of this rut that you've dug yourself into.
They're slowly trying to push themselves out of it. They do kind of get down there. Oh, this is going to be a chance. not quite in. This is what happened the first game, actually. They had some shots go wide, 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 and then they started to nail them. So, I Thunder, just keep up what you're doing and make sure you keep them on their back end. It's just, I think they just got to uh, watch their spacing a bit, because when they're spaced out, they play really, really well.
Wow, yeah, some great push out there, and now Widows have a chance. It's going over the goalie. Judgmental's not able to read it, but no one else is there, and it's going in again, and Vyvanse follows up from the pass from Portal. Widows make it 1-1 here, trying to show that they're the ultimate beast, and Judgmental just not even thinking there's an angle there, but it turns out to be just a pass and follow-up, and that's all you really need in this game.
Right? This is oh no, has a chance here. Vyvanse with a nice touch. Can Judgmental get there in time? No.
Oh!
Very
Again,
good. Go ahead.
No, you're my bad, my bad.
No, I was gonna say it's a very good kickoff right there, a good 50-50 win, and that's what happens sometimes when you get those in, and then Vyvanse ready for it, and they're playing really fast halfway through here, and that 2-1 lead. It's if you're the Thunder, you really got to pick it up. Great pass. What in the world? That was probably going 100 miles an hour, it feels like. And instead that goes wide, and man, that would have been a sick goal.
That would have been interesting for sure here. Widow's definitely trying to get creative here now that they've got that upper hand. And another shot there from Portal, just, shoots it in. 3-1. Unfortunate here, just Thunder not able to get their footing, especially after that last touch there. Wisey's got to jump up to try to make that 50, but just, secluded in that orange half there, and ball going over your head. It's tough to make that read in that quick change. Now, down 3-1. Widows have turned this thing around. Another shot! Jeez. Portal, what is up with you, man? What is with this guy? He's just, whoo!
And some of these shots are very, very powerful. That's 70 miles an hour. Things are really going the Widow's way, and they've kind of made the Thunder scramble a lot actually. The touches aren't what they're looking for. Local going in, they have an open goal, minute 45. This game's not over. When stuff like that happens, give yourself some momentum. I mean, that right there, it's exactly the touch they needed to get it upfield and lead themselves. But a lot of these clears right now for Thunder, and a lot of the pushes forward are not happening. They're not getting the power behind it. A lot of them are just missed touches. And like YZ, that's sending it backwards, and I really don't think they meant to send it backwards right there, although they did have some defensive players on them. Portal coming into the corner, getting it around YZ. Judgmental able to stop it. Local moving it up, can't get it around easy peasy, who 50s it into the side. And YZ going to be easy into the corner. YZ going for a pass, can't get it. Judgmental's there, centers it. Local can't get it as easy peasy, able to save it. Local didn't get up fast enough, and that's another thing I've seen this game, that they're just not getting up fast enough, and the Widows really are.
Yeah, definitely a hard look here with a minute left. They've, this time they've got to make that change, and they've got to turn it out here. Potential pass, but Judgmental's just not able to get the ball under, and not able to get that flick now. Easy with the potential, but beat by YZ. Portal again out to Easy, and is blocked out. Good side pass to try to break out, but Vyvanse reads that and gets it to the side. Judgmental has to make the save now, and it's really looking tough here. They can't seem to break out. Another shot from Vyvanse, but it's wide. Portal follows out and gives them the space. Judgmental's not able to take it though, and now this is going backboard. A dreadful look here, and ooh, Local with the save. Able to come back in. That was crazy. Easy. Keeping this 50 in, but really just banking the time at this point with 10 seconds. They've got to do something now, and a potential goes off the side, and it's in 7 seconds. Thunder, can they do it?
I'm not saying it's going to be easy. What I am saying is it's possible. We are in a set with people with a set of skills that have the ability to make this a tie ball game with 7 seconds to go. Judgmental missing it though, and I really feel like that's kind of been the story all game. They're just not getting the touches, but man, they made it a game. And I want to tell you right now, the Thunder, I really am going to be rooting for it because I love Rocket League. I want overtime. So let's do this. But that being said, I will say that the Widows are playing excellent. And for those of you watching, this is some film to watch. They are playing really well, and what they're not doing is they're not panicking. There's been very few instances of panic, and once they do, they kind of see it, and you can tell that they stop themselves and they prevent themselves from getting deeper into that hole. And I would say that the Thunder have been a little too double committee and not really not really seeing the big picture because the way the Winners are playing, they're playing so well so fast. But I still think the Thunder can do it. I think Thunder have been putting a lot of pressure on them. They're just not getting the touches that they're looking for.
Yeah, I agree 100% here. And local, definitely coming out as the shooter here. Definitely, I just think, you got to put him more as the front man and get those passing plays going because every time they get those passing plays going, it seems like something's getting going in their heads and seems to pick up that speed a little bit, especially when you get that first pass off to your teammate. You see him downfield and it all goes well. That
Hmm.
connection, that momentum, that keeps it going. And
So
I'm
good.
definitely excited to see, what they can do to turn this series around here. Uh, Trying to avoid that 4-0 deadly sweep no one ever wants.
Mm.
Vivance with the control here and a flip reset tries to get it past two and he does! And it goes in by Portal. What a pass! Vivance dialing
Mm.
out here.
It was a good attempt by Local to stop it right there as well, but Vyvanse with a nice play. It lands right where it needs to land. Shrug that off 9 seconds in. There's plenty of time. The Thunder have scored first a couple times, and that doesn't change everything. There's plenty of Rocket League to go. Judgmental stopping that one. They had Local on the back end, but that's going to be a pass from Easy to Vyvanse, who just misses that one. That had a chance. Portal going up to save this one because that's on target by YZ. YZ centering it. Nobody there, unfortunately. Judgmental is playing a little too far against the wall for that to be anything. Easy peasy getting that one to be to Portal. Portal keeping it into the corner. Actually going to trade with Easy. Easy trying to center it. Vyvanse can't get it past Judgmental. Judgmental getting it past Portal, moving it up. Can they get this centered? They don't center. They go for a shot on goal, and unfortunately saved by Portal. This is going to be centered by Easy. Local overshoots it a little bit to the opposite side as Portal getting stopped by Judgmental. Vyvanse keeping the corner, centered by Portal to Easy, but Easy doesn't go for it fast enough, and Local flying by and clearing to the opposite side, getting it over Vyvanse. That's going to be a great save by Easy. Portal getting bumped on the back end, or on the way out, but this is going to be centered again by YZ and hit back to the opposite side, and a little bit of a lull here for both teams.
Yeah, definitely. You can tell Widows are just kind of trying to slow it down. Oh my goodness! And
Oops.
unfortunate touch off of the back wall. You see that he's trying to clear it over to the corner and the left side, but unfortunately just gets that touch and right out to Local, who's sitting there waiting. And this is the chance Thunder have been looking for now. And you got to take it. Definitely, I was about to say Widows were trying to get more defensive and seemed like they were going to try to hang on to that 1-0 lead, but now it's been ripped away from them. I'm starting to wonder what they're going to do to get out.
Uh,
Judgmental.
keep going.
Oh, you're good. Portal looks like he's going over. Easy with the pass out, and they're trying to get creative, definitely. Widows, you see them coming out with the passes now that they're a little more broken out of their half. Local now, he has control and some space here. He's going to get it past one, and Easy's not prepared. The pass to Judgmental is good, but blocked away by Easy there.
YZ with a chance here. Judgmental coming in. Nice stop by Easy.
Flick.
YZ keeping it in the air. Fortunately, Local going for it. Can Easy set it back, right back. YZ keeping it in. They're playing a little bit of the back and forth. A little bit of volleyball here. Who's going to win the battle of attrition? Judgmental centering it. That ball's going to go opposite side as Local's going to keep it in. Going for their own center, trying to make a play, but Vyvanse reads that. It's going to land in YZ's zone. A win right there, I'd say, for YZ against Portal, and a win by Easy. Judgmental keeping it in is gonna get hit the ceiling and go down. Local's not there fast enough, and while they're still here, they still are putting pressure on. It's just not coming to fruition.
Oh,
Although that's gonna be sent in by YZ. 2-1 lead by the Thunder, and that is relentless offensive pressure that you want to see.
yeah, you see YZ coming alive. Feels like for the first time in this game, really. And now that they're 2-1, you can afford to, you know, get out there and get a little bit more aggressive. But still got 2 minutes left, so can't let Widows sleep here, and you got to keep pushing on this pressure that you've created here in Game 4 if you want to win as Thunder. A good potential carry from Local. He gets it over 1 and 2. The air dribble makes it 3-1. Trying to make that 4-0 sweep seem less possible for the Widows here. Beautiful carry. Wow.
That was nice to see. I'm liking that play right there. Changing it up a little bit was Local taking over, actually. 3 goals last game. Had most assists, but now they're trying to get most goals as well, and I like it. Just making... Sometimes you just got to take games over. That's a clear the opposite side to YZ. Great pass. It's going in. Nobody back for the Widows. 4-1, minute 45. The game's not over. I need to say this. The game's not over, but... Well, time's ticking down, and the Widows are not looking like the sweep's coming. If the Thunder can keep this up.
Yeah. That was a mind-blowing play. Vision from Local as well to really, pass that across your own net is pretty ballsy at first. And getting that over to his teammate and realizing the positioning of all the other opponents there, but a potential shot, and it comes down right to Portal. And like you said, the game isn't over. Now taking the momentum back here in Game 4.
Minute 31. Minute 31. That's a lot of Rocket League to be played. A lot of Rocket League. That being said, the Thunder, if they keep it going, this is going to be their game. They're playing so well right now. They're playing with a purpose. A nice 50 by Local to win that one. YZ keeping it in, looking for something. Actually, he's going to send it to the opposite side. Judgmental trying to get something with it, but it ends up going to Vyvance, who stops it. YZ looking to demo Vyvance. Portal getting into the corner here. Judgmental by themselves is able to get it into the corner and clear it. Trying to be easy. Easy gets it in there, keeps it in. That's going to be a center. Great demo by Local, and that probably would have been another goal as Easy takes Local to task for that, but that wasn't as dangerous of a demo. Judgmental going in. Vyvance stopping it. Local keeping it in. A demo by Easy on Local. That's going to be centered. Vyvance getting a touch. YZ flying past, and that was another opportunity. Great demo by Judgmental, preventing a follow by Easy. Portal sending to the opposite side. We have 30 seconds coming up and a 4-2 lead. And let me tell you something, Widows, and if they don't score here, it's going to be harder and harder as the time clicks down.
Yeah, no, definitely looking more and more like a Thunder win here. 20 seconds left, but a potential shot is blocked by Local. The follow-up, knowing that he's got to put it over his own net, aerialing it high enough to make sure that he gets the block, and he does. And another pass there out to Judgmental. Man, definitely wonder if the Thunder had been playing with this vision that they are now. And a pass to Easy, but goes crossbar high, and a shot from Easy. The pinch. Wow, what a way to end it.
I felt that. I feel like I felt that.
And you just wonder if they had gotten that goal earlier, this might be a completely different story, but Thunder take it. It is going to be a 3-1 there for Widows, taking the win tonight. And we are going to have, that was a great match, honestly. I love that last one.
Oh, I agree 100%. That was fun. I mean, the Thunder played an excellent series to begin with, just not getting, they were missing touches. They weren't getting the hits that they wanted. There were a decent amount of whiffs, and the first 2 games, they were very close and bunched together. Once they spread out, things got a lot better, and the Thunder really showed that, hey, maybe if they can pick up some momentum, then the first half of this season will be a lot different, and then they could carry some momentum on. That being said, the Widows losing their only the second game of the season, man, there's a reason why they are where they are, and they put on some relentless pressure. But if you can get them off their game, there's a formula to success if you're the opposite teams watching this right now.
Yeah, no, definitely keep an eye on widows if you're an elite there, because you've got a team of really three people who can play with each other very well. And it seems like, they all complement each other. You don't really have a specific first or